You can't keep using this as like a excuse or as a band-aid every time a wind come through. Like, let's say you may go through like somebody didn't pay you or something, like you was like expecting some money or something like that, but they didn't pay you, and so you like, you know what, I'm just gonna go drinking or whatever because I was expecting to get my money today, so I'm just gonna go buy me a bottle or something like that, like, I don't know. And you go drink and get drunk, and then the problem is still there, like you really didn't do anything, you just doing it just to, I guess, make the day go by faster so you can forget about it, like, I don't know. But this is the part where you have to get pulled out of that. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that for the rest of your life. And if you're anything like me, you don't want to keep doing none of that for the rest of your life. You actually want to get to a space where you hate sin. That's really the goal, where you hate sin. You don't have a desire to sin and all of that. Like me, I don't have a desire. I have zero desire to sin against God. I have zero desire. I don't feel like sin owes me anything. I don't want nothing to do with my flesh. I don't want nothing to do with any of the enemy's tricks and schemes unless I am debunking them and fighting against them. I do not want to fall into anything that I don't have no business being in outside of the will of God. I don't want to be outside of the will of God. It's safe in the will of God, and I feel good not being in certain things. And so once you get to a certain mind space, you'll realize, like, okay, I'm so glad I got out of that. And I thank God every day for all of that, for allowing me to come up out of that fallen state as well. But it may not go like this for everybody, but there are people out here who are doing that because of the afflictions and the soul wounds that they have, and from trauma. And like a person will just kind of keep going back to the thing that's abusing them. You know how they talk about a person that's being abused by somebody, they kind of develop this little unhealthy attachment to them. You have to break out of that, just like a person would have to break out of an unhealthy relationship or unhealthy attachment to a certain individual, because that can leave scarring and it can actually program your mind. You have to be careful about the things that we do. If yours isn't due to spell work, then it's going to be a totally different ball game. Mine was due to spell work. So once you break out of these habits, this is why we have to be careful about the habits that we form, about the things that we do, because we don't want to make it a habit. The way we set up certain things will become habits.